Hello everyone, this is Captain Gilbert Lee, speaking from Taipei, Taiwan. This is my wife. Currently, I have no income, purely on this community's contribution or donation. Okay, this is our discussion of the Sanchi's case, talk number 5. And currently on the picture is 1939 local time, which is 11 minutes before the collision. So let's check out what we got here. Right now, all ships' speed vector was 9 minutes. So each line on the radar screen represented his distance run in 9 minutes. 12 before the collision, Sanchi on the coast 358 degrees. Right now have one vessel about 45 degrees to her starboard bow. Is have the collision risk after 9 minutes. If we compare this small vessel's speed vector, it's about 8 knots compared with our own ship's stick of 10.5 knots. So this small vessel is about the same speed with own ship. But motor vessel Sanchi didn't give way to her. So this small vessel changed course to port side about 210 degrees. Then it's not concern of the Sanchi's third man, but the big vessel CF Crystal on the light purple bearing 022 had no collision risk with us because after 9 minutes the current course is 217, which were arriving the same collision spot with on ship. The collision spot right now for all three vessels is the purple point. On ship need 9 minutes to arrive, and the CF Crystal need 9 minutes extra. The extra was by the divider in the light blue. So we use this divider, and turning back to the CF Crystal's speed vector is about half the length of his 9 minutes run. That means CF Crystal need an extra 4.5 minutes to arriving the collision spot with the Sanchi's vessel. But something always happens like this. The CF Crystal have changed her course 8 degrees to the starboard side, which we can see is speed vector change from the green one to the red one right now. And the collision spot originally was on our 9 minutes and shifting ahead of our coastline. So after 9 minutes, and maybe we use the divider of this grade 1 on the coast 358 and compare with our 9 minutes run, we can judge that. Originally, on ship were passing the collision spot with the crystal at 9 minutes time, and the crystal will arrive at 9 minutes plus 4.5 minutes, 13.5 minutes. So that's 4.5 minutes safety margin for two vessels to passing the same collision spot. But right now, CF crystal alter cos 8 degrees to the 2 to 5 degree, then the collision point moving away from on ship. So on ship need another 2 minutes. It's 9 minutes plus 11 minutes to arrive in the collision spot. And for the CF crystal, we need 9 minutes plus another 3 minutes because his divider is about 1/3 of his 9 minutes run. So that's 1 minute difference in two ships arriving the same spot. That means on ship will be collided by the second coming vessel, that is CF crystal. If you cannot copy what I'm saying, use the snapshot on your cell phone and compare these two pictures carefully, or try to read this article in your computer and enlarge the image. So this simple truth, but in our navigators never appreciate its value. So once you understand the principle of the collision, then you will always make the correct move for your vessel. And actually, the collision avoidance is not so hard, but you have to have enough knowledge. Okay, the ship holds the truth after 1939, and actually these two vessels didn't make extra move or speed reduction or course changing to avoid the collision. So there are 10 minutes window. Both vessels didn't take proper lookout and have not proper radar lookout, also no visual lookout, and this is our deficiency in our job. Okay, we can see right now it's about the time of 1945. It's 10 minutes before the collision. So the speed vector, what we call a collision stick, to detect the collision risk, is important. Don't turn off like this one. This is the official of government investigations officer. Maybe he had the license of Office of Watch, but he didn't have the real sea experience. So he cannot appreciate the collision stick can helping us in decide in what kind of collision scenario on ship will face. Sometimes if we cannot make the correct prediction, we making the wrong move, which may cost our life, our vessel, all the crew on board. So this is important. Okay, let's see what's happened in 1946. Actually, not so much change. The vessel steer on the collision course with on ship. Only 2 minutes before the collision, the investigation officer gave us a clue of the CF crystals speed vectors, so we enlarge the picture to make the scenario more clear. Actually, when we were at the sea, When two vessels coming close each other, we should reduce the radar's observation range. Also reduce the speed vector length. 9 minutes is probably for open sea, but in this close quarter situation, each vessel has to take action to avoid collision. We should reduce the radar detection range. Also reduce the speed vector length to 3 minutes. 3 minutes speed vector is what we call a collision line. Any two vessels collision line, 3 minutes speed vector, come across each other, there will be a collision. There were no exception. If two vessels collision stick close in this close range. So we will finish talking about the relative bearing change or the collision spot determinations measure, because in the pictures from previous explanation you can read by yourself. Next, we will discuss on other procedures when handing over the navigational watch. What shall we looking at? Completion time is 1950, right after the second mate taking over the watch from the CF Crystal. And for the Sanchi's third mate already on duty for 1 hour. His problem is he don't know how to make the proper action to avoid the collision, so as stick on his original course and speed, which caused a big problem